She, is a porn star. She makes videos on Onlyfans. And she said she's done with sex. It would be very confusing to go out with this woman and her to be like, I'm not having sex, but I'm a sex worker.
Any guy that went out with her would be like, okay, so you say this to all the guys, but how much?
Some people get broken up with and it changes them, bro. This one woman, her name is Nylene Ashley. She's 34. She has 2.5 million followers on Instagram and earns over $60K a month on OnlyFans. Damn, that is a lot of fucking money.
Dude, people are making a lot of bread on this sex stuff.
Bro, for real. $60K a month. And she also is a mother of 2. And she got dumped by her ex after a miscarriage. And he kind of revealed that he did not want to build a family with her. Now she, is a porn star. She makes videos on OnlyFans. And she said after this, she's done with sex. Like she said, no man deserves to take her to bed. And through being celibate, she says that she learned that she was addicted to sex in the past. Big surprise.
OnlyFans model, $60K a month. I'd be addicted too. Like what?
But she gets frustrated because she says she goes out with men and they try to talk her out of being celibate. You saw pictures. You saw pictures of this woman. What would you make of it? Because to me, like I see her, she makes her money off of her body, off of sex.
Yeah.
So it would be very confusing to go out with this woman and her to be like, I'm not having sex, but I'm a sex worker.
I mean, I just think that any guy that went out with her would be like, okay, so you say this to all the guys, but how much?
Yo, is there really a price when she's making $60K a year? I mean, a month. I mean, like on OnlyFans.
I mean, there might be. I don't know. Everybody's different, but clearly she's like sold out. She's not doing sex at all. So I don't know. Maybe she just has to meet the right person. I feel like so many times a lot of these issues that women or men have when it comes to dating is that they choose the wrong person every single time.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you don't ever learn what you like, what you don't like, and learn what those signs and flags are going to look like when they come from that person, then you're going to keep making the same mistakes and keep being hurt.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. People do get into cycles. And I think it says more about, what people internalize and aren't conscious of.
Yeah.
I think it's a reflection of that and people's insecurities. I mean, she said, she's determined not to break her celibacy. She says, I'm afraid that people just want to use me for sex and never get to know me as a person or my heart. It's because your titties are too big. Like no one can see your heart because they're like, come on. And then she also goes, she sounds like you in this next sentence, bro. She goes, I believe that energies get transferred through sexual intercourse and that throughout the last few years, sex made me feel really empty afterwards. Never fulfilled, never loved. I felt like a rag doll. Not the last part sounded like you, but the energy part.
Thanks. But it's true. It's true. Like you got all this person's like sweat and energy going into you and out of you and into you. And like, no. Yeah. You gotta, she needs to find somebody that she loves. She just basically said, I've had sex and I didn't love these people. So I didn't feel anything. That's all it is. She needs to find love. She's heartbroken still.
I think she needs to love herself. But hey, if she loved herself, she would be making $60K a month. Let's be real. She has a dark void in her soul.
And it's being filled with a lot of money.
Exactly. So these things are very closely related. I would say seek, therapy, but that would ruin her whole business.
That's crazy. She's making $60K and she's doing no boy-girl scenes.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
She must be going wild.
Yeah. I mean, she said she's a sex addict. She said she's trying to heal. Prayers to her, yo. If you wanna come to No Chill Live, let us know. Another one. I would like to talk to her too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Nylene Ashley. She's in Florida. I'm going to Florida in June. I'll see if I can hit her up for you.
Let me know, bro. This one girl, she got cheated on. She didn't just get left. She got cheated on. And her boyfriend cheated on her with another man.
Oh.
He admitted to cheating while drunk at the beginning of their relationship after 6 months. He identified as bisexual, which didn't bother her whatsoever because she was also bi. However, she wished he had felt comfortable enough to share it with her sooner. They did get back together after he revealed this to her, but then she left him shortly after.
Yeah.
She did say she felt relieved, and she said when she broke the news to her family and friends that they were all like, "I'm not surprised." Do you think that she learned her lesson and she shared this on TikTok?
Maybe she shared it with the clown emoji or the clown filter on her face, so she's clearly upset and she feels like a clown.
Yeah,
which makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. But hey, I mean, I feel like if you sense something in your gut, she said she had like some feelings about it early on, but she didn't address it. You should confront the person, and she did. And he said no at first, but then he sent her a long text explaining this and saying, "Oh, like I'm all yours," blah blah blah. But I feel like if he got drunk to be with a man, he's probably gay.
Yeah, and I mean the fact that he didn't share it with her and they're in a relationship, he was clearly still closeted.
Yeah, yeah.
And it could be that he likes both. Who knows? But at the same time, she feels betrayed.
Yeah, but how betrayed can she feel if she posts this shit on TikTok, bro? People do everything for clout. It's crazy. It's like, oh, this sad thing happened to me. Let me put on a filter and make a TikTok about it. But hey.
But she's also that generation. She's 23.
Yep, John Morant's age. This is a trend, bro. This is like a generational thing. I feel like it happens more often than we're aware of,
It's definitely possible. I mean, I'm not on TikTok, so I don't see.
We are on TikTok.
Yes, No Chill Live is. No Chill Live is on TikTok.
Follow No Chill Live on TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts.
You got all of them that time.
Oh, thanks. Oh, man. But, we are also on Instagram and Facebook. And 2 weeks ago, we talked about how Facebook groups snitch on people for cheating. How that one woman in Tampa saw her man with another woman on this Facebook group. Like, is my man? Are we dating the same man?
Yeah.
But it seems like Mark Zuckerberg, he's like, you know what? We gotta help the cheaters out too, because WhatsApp, they have a new chat lock feature.
Yeah.
That pretty much the locked chats will be in a protected folder that can only be accessed by a passcode or biometrics such as like Touch ID or Face ID. Enabling the feature also means that notifications from these messages won't appear on the notification screen, hiding the sender and actual message content. The internet had a field day with this, man. They said that new chat lock feature on WhatsApp will make cheating partners' life even simpler. Cheating just got easier with this WhatsApp lock chat feature. They're saying there's a new WhatsApp feature that you could lock chats and individually. These men are all about to take cheating to a higher level. Mark Zuckerberg is not helping the relation industry at all.
They trying to put it on men like it's not women doing it.
Nah, for real. No, but that's what they do. Gaslight.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what do you make of this feature? Like, to me, I like to feel like my messages are protected. I don't use WhatsApp that much. But it is a part of Meta. It is a part of Instagram and Facebook, and a lot of people do use it. Is this a feature that you would use, or you don't really find a need for it?
I don't have a need for it, but what I usually use WhatsApp for is just sending pictures, because the Android to iPhone connection, it's still not all the way there. So sometimes you send videos, you send pictures, it doesn't go through the right way, and in regular text messages, send them through WhatsApp. But listen, I think this is fine. It is what it is. If you're gonna cheat, you're gonna cheat anyway, regardless of whether you have a WhatsApp app that you can hide certain messages or not. Like, it's just what it is.
Yeah. I think it's just technology, and Facebook, they have a snitch group. They got to have a feature for cheaters too. Everybody wins. Come on, things evolve. We got to protect ourselves. Like you can't just be so one-sided. Like, come on, no one's mad at the snitch groups. Just trust your partner. You shouldn't be worried about that stuff anyway.
Not only that, it can also be used for like business reasons. Like there's certain things that you don't want just easily accessible in your phone when it has, your personal data, your finances, all that kind of stuff involved as well.
Yeah, no, exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah. Well, so let's end on some good news, because this woman, for her husband's 40th birthday, she gave this man a threesome.
Woo! She's a real one. Looking like a librarian and shit.
Oh my God. She was going to give him a watch, but when she told him, he was like, you know what? I want some new pussy. I want a threesome, for his 40th birthday. She obliged, she was on a mission. She was like, oh, I'm going to ask a friend of a friend. Mm-hmm. She was denied until she went on the internet and found a woman.
Yeah, she was having a hard time.
Yeah, she found a single mom who was in her late 40s. She was down for the cause, and they went to an apartment that he uses as an office,
which I thought was kind of suspect anyway, but continue. He has a specific apartment that he uses for his work office. Okay.
He does, with a bed. I mean, clearly his wife was involved in this threesome. She set it up for his birthday.
Yeah, in this one.
Yes. Well, they went at it for 40 minutes, until the wife was like, oh, I feel like I got to check some emails.
She got tired.
Yeah, she got tired, but her husband and the other woman, they went on for another 20 minutes. And then the woman, she said she wanted to do it again. But the wife, she was like, nah, like, I think I'm good off of that.
Yeah,
but
she was like, for my birthday's coming up, I think I'll take a watch.
Yeah, I mean, but what did you make of this? Was this a feel-good story? Because I felt like it was a feel-good story. She, it's a couple who's been together for years. She gave him what he wanted. She participated. She obviously had a boundary of being like, I think I'm over this, but she fully embraced it.
Yeah, listen, I think if it works for you, if it's a nice present for the husband, and it helps spice things up a little bit, and it's always good to have new experiences, but I don't know. For a lot of women, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Not only that, a lot of women are going to be like, oh, well, we did a threesome with a woman. Let's do a threesome with a man. That's a no-go. It's a hard out. Damn. Pause.
Pause. Yeah, I mean, that's something you should definitely discuss beforehand, because if someone has that expectation, then that would change someone's decision. It's just like, damn, now I gotta just do this behind your back, because I'm not having that.
Oh man.
But they were on the same page. She was a good trooper. For me, like, I don't know, I've never been married. I've never been 40 years old. I can't put myself in that position, but I can imagine myself really wanting a threesome. I feel like that would be something I would do like before I get married. But hey, they might have been married in their early 20s, and people experiment. So,
dude, who knows? I feel like there's a lot of couples that once they like feel solid in their relationship, they start experimenting. They go to these swinger clubs. They go to these like different resorts and stuff that are adults only, and they got crazy parties going on and like stuff like that. So
no, there's definitely a community out there, and
it's a much larger community than people realize.
Yeah, like eyes wide shut type of shit, bro.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm glad it worked out for them, and she felt confident enough about the experience to share it.
Subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Spotify, follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, like
all the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.